Hello Pisces, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. We're going to start your reading off here with a Queen of the Moon Oracle or two. Remember that this is a general reading, it's not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest. But give it time to make sure that you don't get something out of it, because I feel like every video that I watch of other readers, I can take something from it, so I watch till the end. That's just me. Maybe some people might be more impatient hearing something that feels like them. But at any rate, let's get right into it. What does Pisces need to focus on? What guidance can you give them at this time? We have wisdom. Number 22. Lucky 22. Anything else here that they need to focus on, that they need guidance with at this time, that you need to point out for them to... Okay. Okie dokie. Gratitude. Wisdom and gratitude. Someone got some, I don't think you knew it at the time. You got some amazing advice, life advice from an elder. This could be just somebody you were taking care of, or which, I don't want to say just, because you grow feelings for someone you're taking care of. Like they're your own family, say like in a nursing situation. But this could be actually a parent or grandparent, somebody who may have passed on, I feel. Gave you like the best advice of your life, and I don't think you realized it at the time. But now it's becoming clear to you what they meant at the time. I'm going to read from the book for you guys on this as well. That way, if there's something else other than what I'm feeling here that Spirit wants to get across, then we'll let them know. And it's funny here, look at this. 22 to 23. That's progressive. Progression. Moving in a new direction. Let's see, we have 22. Wisdom is more than mere knowledge. There may be something you aren't seeing and need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wise mentor if you are uncertain. And 23, fairly easy to find. Be where you are and be thankful. There is always something to be grateful for, no matter your suffering. Gratitude raises a lower vibration to a higher one. Do not allow yourself to be surrounded by too many negative people. Life is conspiring for you. Pay more attention to something. I feel like something you didn't pay attention to before will be a learning experience for you now. Okay, let's get into your read here. We are going to go with this deck. Let's see. Right off the bat, two of them. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Wands in the reverse as well. I feel like you're at a place right now that, you know, in your mind, in your being, where you're not certain about what needs to be done from this point on. That's what it feels like. And I really feel like this is where this advice becomes wisdom for you. It feels like advice from the past, and it feels like someone older than you gave it to you. And at the time, like I said, at the time I don't think you saw it for what it was. You heard it, but I feel like these words are going to come back to you. This Seven of Wands here in the reverse I feel like this is a stressful time, a time when you're not sure which way is up, uncertain of your future, and this is when this memory comes back to you. Interesting. What else do we have here for Pisces? Always, I knew it was going to fall. I felt it right before it happened. I was going to be bending over. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about hard work, putting your time and effort into something, possibly something to do with your finances. This may have to just, I feel like it's focusing on the work that you're doing right now. This is pointing me in that direction. It has to do with what, if you're uncertain, you might be, cards are just jumping out. You might be, you had 5 cards jump out. But it might be wanting you to focus your attention on whatever it is that you're going through right now with your money. That's what this feels like. Right off the bat, we have the Queen of Pentacles came up here. Be careful of being so focused on an outcome. It's good to know what direction you're wanting to go in and everything, but I feel like you are too focused on, I think you're reliant on whatever this is that you're doing. You're working very hard at somewhere or at something, and you're so focused on it, you're not seeing the big picture. Maybe you're not, I don't even feel like you're happy where it is that you're at or what it is that you're doing, but you feel like that'll get you where you need to be, and I feel like it's causing you a distraction of something that could get you there quicker. You have the Death card. This further makes me feel it is someone who has passed on this enlightenment that you'll come through, this wisdom that you finally take initiative on, is from someone that is no longer with us. But I also feel like this Death card is like the ending of one phase into another as well. This is something new. I feel like it's you finding your way. You have the World card in the reverse here as well. I feel like with the Death and the World card right next to each other, this is definitely big changes happening. Big changes because of I feel like a change in your direction, because of I feel like something that you're going to think of that you forgot about. That's what it feels like. It keeps going back to that in my head. But it's also going to be, it feels like it's going to be an uncomfortable, maybe you didn't take this advice before because it was uncomfortable for you. It's going to be an uncomfortable change or transition into a new part of your life. You have the Two of Swords here in the reverse. Well, sorry, not in the reverse. You have the two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Swords. They were right next to each other as well, right next to this Death and World card. This feels like you had a different way you could do things all for some time now, and different path you could have went on, and this has been keeping you stumped for a while now. But this is where this change comes in. Something you're tired of juggling with these finances, juggling. You got one bill gets paid and the other has to suffer for it, and it keeps you constantly in this loop, this constant yo-yoing of what money you have to spend, and it's been tedious, I feel, but you could have made changes. And that's where this old advice comes in. That's where or there could be, this may just be advice period from anybody. I feel like it is from an elder, someone. It could be a year older than you, who knows. It's just the way it feels. It's someone older than you. They gave you advice at one time, and maybe it's not that they passed on, maybe it's that they're just not in your life at this point anymore. Whoever it was, could have been a co-worker, whatever. But I feel like you're going to heed that. And then you're going to know what path to go on. You're going to take the blindfold off, and I think that's part of why you kept yourself blindfolded, because you felt like you couldn't, you didn't want to do something. So you made yourself feel like you couldn't do it because you know, it was going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be an uncomfortable change in your life that you just weren't ready for. But I feel like whatever it was, here's the Ten of Swords just came out. There may be a forced change as well here. Feeling stabbed in the back. Feeling like someone kicking you while you're down. You may have an aha moment about what it is that you need to do at this point, because you are down. Somebody's kicked you while you're down. This could be your employer. This could be people in your life that are supposed to have your back, and this causes you to think about some things that somebody may have told you before. King of Cups. I feel like you need to use your heart in a situation, and I feel like it has to do with loving yourself as well, taking control of things. And maybe you did things, whatever it is that you're working so hard on, that you were doing it for what the outcome was going to be, and instead of, like, I was feeling that being unhappy in whatever it is that you're doing, this is you going in this other direction. Something's going to definitely be initiated here with a painful experience. Maybe not physically painful, but emotionally it feels. And that's going to help you to understand that that wasn't the place for you anyway. And you're going to you know, I feel like it's like you're working and you're doing a job that you don't even want to do. You want to do something else. Maybe the advice was to do something that you love, or it won't last. It won't last and get you to the end to your success. And you're realizing this now because you're just very unhappy in this situation. Let's see. We are going to pull a few cards for clarity here on this. What else does Pisces need to know about this situation? Four of Pentacles. There may be maybe the reason you didn't take the other route in the past was because you had to move. You had to uproot and go somewhere else, and you were trying to hold on to you had to give up some things, and you're here trying to grasp onto things, hoard things, or hold on to things that they're really no longer serving you, but you're holding on to them because they're comfortable. That's where this uncomfortable change comes in as well here. Five of Cups. You have the means to do whatever it is you want to do. It feels like you're focusing on some things that are frivolous. They seem like they're important right now, but it feels like you're focusing on things that really aren't important to your success. Really are in the scheme of things, they are menial, but you are holding them high like they are. This is I can't not do these things. I can't not live here. I can't not work here. Whatever. And you got other means. You got other you have other positive moves you can make. You have to let some things go, but it looks like with this card and this depiction of the Five of Cups, I feel like she's slowly wasting. This is wasting energy and time into something that's just going down the toilet. That's what it feels like to me. You may need to put your priorities in a different order at this point to really get your success. I feel like you'll see your successes much faster than what you thought you would, because you've been sitting here thinking negative thoughts about what's going on. You have the World. Definite changes. I think it'll be positive once you let go of the need for certain things, and you'll be able to accumulate other things that you'll find are way better than what you got, or places way better than where you are. And I feel like this is definitely a change that's coming in here no matter what. You'll just make it take longer fighting it. Anything else here? This has been mostly, I feel, about finances. I'm going to switch decks and see if I can get some clarity on relationships for you guys. What are we going to do here? We're going to go with this deck. All right, what does Pisces need to know about their relationships at this time? Matters of the heart. You have the Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords in the reverse here. Put that down for a minute. I feel like you can't see your future at this time with someone. You don't think there is one. It's not, maybe a relationship isn't going quite the way you planned. You don't see a future with this person at this time. I do feel like the reason is that you can't see it because you're not letting yourself see what could be. Maybe it's the same as not keep going in the same direction, you know, and not opening up to new experiences and holding on to hoarding a certain way of being, a certain way of thinking. I do feel like these changes that are happening are in your personal life as well, not just your financial. But I feel like, because the Eight of Swords is about self-imposed restrictions, things that you could change if you wanted to, but you need to want to. It's up to you need to take the action necessary to get you out of a situation. It's the same as like with the Two of Swords. You act like you have no path to go down. You keep yourself blindfolded. You don't want to see the reality of what needs to be done, and it could be an uncomfortable change you need to make. And but this is saying that you will end up making a choice. It could be that someone wants to move in, or someone wants to go on a serious other level, but you can't really see yourself with this person for the long haul at this time. This may be maybe they aren't financially where you want, or maybe they're not your type. Six of Pentacles. I feel like this person is a gift, or they're going to give you a gift of some sort. This may trigger this change in your attitude towards the situation or the person. I think this person hasn't divulged some things about their self. I think they've kept some things, and it made you feel like you don't know it yet. I feel like this is going to come out. This just popped out. You have the Hermit in the reverse. This is you not being, I feel like you not really thinking this through, and this is why you're feeling negative about your situation. I feel like you do need to open up your eyes here and see that this is a path that you can go down. It could be that you haven't been willing to give your all to relationships in the past, and that may be why you haven't really. Maybe that's why they didn't work out, you know. Couldn't give all of yourself like you need to, not like they were willing to, possibly. And this is you not looking deep enough with this in the reverse. You're not looking deep enough to find out who you really are and what you really want out of a relationship. What else do we have for Pisces about their relationships at this time? We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is about, when the Seven of Cups is in the upright, it's about choices. It's about picking the right way, or picking what you feel would be the abundant way. This is about not being able to see past the shiny thing, always going for something that maybe you go for people, they gotta be, maybe you tend to be attracted to people who are, and you choose these people, not just the attraction, but you choose to only date people or involve yourself with people who have their shit together, right? They're totally together, they've got the car, the house, all that. Maybe maybe you only go for people who are a certain height. Maybe you only I feel like with it being the shiny things, I feel like it's somebody who is eye candy, possibly going for that kind of person all the time. Like, oh, I couldn't go with anybody less than, you know, looking like this person, you know what I mean, or someone like that. That's the people you've been attracted to, but that has caused your failed relationships. This is maybe delving deeper here. Stop skimming the surface of things and look deeper into what it is that you really, what you can't have. You're not going to get the total package. Some people might, but the thing is that you overlook all these people with all the other good qualities that you're seeking because they don't look the way you want. Or things, I feel like things on the surface aren't really portraying this person in the light that you feel you need to see them. That's why you don't feel like maybe that they're the one for you, or the ones for you. Hold on. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is a no if somebody asks something. It feels like a no, a negative. But aces are things the universe are bringing into you, and I feel like you're denying someone. There may be someone who either has tried to ask you out several times, or they do the come on thing and you kind of ignore them, or you shun them off, and I feel like they might be the one that the universe has brought in here for you. You may have asked or hoped for. You don't know you're really asking, but you are when you hope for certain things in your life, and the universe responds. This may be someone that they brought in here and you can't see it. You can't see your future with this person at this time because you're blinding yourself with the way you expect your person to. I feel like it looks, something to do with looks, or possibly wealth. You have the Chariot. Definitely the universe is trying to lead you in another direction, and you're like still pulling in the opposite direction. They're pulling you that way, and that's why it feels like this person just keeps showing back up in your life. This may be someone that you have dealt with in the past for some of you, and this is a repeat thing where they come in, or maybe they try to DM you or whatever, and trying to get you to talk to them, and you deny them access all the time. You can't see a future with this person because of whatever reason is the blocking you. The Fool. This can go two ways. Automatically, I felt like you're being foolish at this time about this person. Whoever it is, they are a good person, and they are someone that you can, if you gave them the time of day, you may find, you may be pleasantly surprised, because it is somebody that the universe has sent in here according to your hopes and your wishes, whether you know it or not, what you really want in a relationship that you haven't gotten so far. This also could be you need to let your guard down and step in a direction that you're not used to. That maybe it's because you need to, whether you can see the future with this person or not, you need to take a step in forward and step in their direction a little bit here. You won't know until you literally make a move. I feel like you haven't, I don't know if you've ever been on a date with them, but if you have, you may have said, oh, I can't do anything with them again. You know what I mean? I can't see us together in the future. You have the Ten of Swords in the reverse here. There may be somebody that you aren't attracted to like that, or maybe you thought you were at first, and then you go on these you go out somewhere with them or spend some time with them, and they're saying some things that maybe made you feel like they couldn't be devoted, or they may be somebody who seemed like they had the qualities you want, but things they said or did made you feel like you couldn't see a future with them. Maybe you felt that they would hurt you somewhere down the line, and because of maybe some things they said or how they did something and they didn't mean to. I feel like this is you putting your guard up because you've been hurt in the past and you don't want to be hurt again. All right, anything else here for Pisces? I'm going to pull a few cards over here. We're going back to this deck to clarify. Let me clarify a little bit for Pisces here on this person. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Slow down. I feel like you need to slow down and take the time with this person. Spend a little more time with them, and don't rush. It feels like, you know, the Knight of Swords can be about rushing, trying to rush to the end quicker, and it may be that you have to take that time and slow down and get to know this person. There may be some things that haven't been said yet so that you can understand them better. And here's the World again. Definite big changes here in all aspects of your life. You've got the World card here 3 times. 3 times in one reading. Definite changes. I feel like you have positive direction moving in your love life and in your financial sector, your financial area at this time. Things moving in a different direction. But I do think it takes you doing something that you're uncomfortable with. Doing some things you're uncomfortable with because you wanted things a certain way, but you have to change up to get to that success and that love that you really desire. All right, we're going to pull a few message cards here for you, Pisces, or a message card, whatever decides to come out. This card tried to pop out, so we're going to take it. Goddess. Healing feminine energy. Love for yourself, for what you want out of life. Safe and happy travel, protection from harm when journeying. You maybe know somebody from online, possibly, and they want to meet up. For someone here, not everybody obviously, but for somebody. You have the elements. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Maybe tapping into that spiritual self of yours, really meditating on a situation to find what it is that you need to do, your outcome. Tree of Life and Labyrinth as well here jumped out together. Tree of Life, true wisdom and making good choices in life. And I'm dropping it. Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. Figuring out what it is. And I'm looking at this as I lay it on top of this world card, and she looks enlightened. She's letting herself, putting her hands back and letting herself be lifted up to a higher level, changing, understanding what it is she really wants. Yeah. I kind of felt like when I first took this Tree of Life out, I almost felt like this, if this is about a relationship, this is someone you may have a child with, whether you already have a child with this person and can't really see another a good future ahead of you or not, or whether this may be someone who you'll either build a family with, or maybe they have maybe that's part of why you can't see a future with them, because they already have children, and maybe you're not ready for that. But this may be the person for you, just because you can't see it right now. I really do feel like there's an enlightenment happening here. Something it could even stem back from what I was feeling with advice from someone from the past. So someone may get if you have someone who has passed on, that you used to talk to, and you're like, I need you right now, you know, I need to know what to do in this with this relationship or whatever. I feel like they may come to you in dream form, giving you some kind of message or they may have already, and you didn't understand what it meant, and you really need to delve deeper into what it was that was said, or you will have something coming up here in the near future. All right, Pisces, that is it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe, join my community here if you want to. Tap that bell icon for notification of future uploads. Have a great week. See you next video.